This is chapter 50, Connor. He's lasted longer than anyone expected. This is the consolation Connor must hold on to as the cop and two armed guards escort him and Risa to the back room where Roland is being interrogated. By the smug look on Roland's face, however, Connor suspects it wasn't so much as an interrogation as a negotiation. "Please sit down," says the cop, sitting down on the edge of the desk near Roland. Roland won't look at him, but he won't even acknowledge their presence in the room. He just leans back in his chair. He folds his arm if the cuffs allowed it. The cops waste no time getting right to business. "Your friend here has a lot to say, and offered us a very interesting deal. His freedom in exchange for 400 unwinds. He's volunteered to tell us exactly where they are." Connor knew Roland would give him and Risa up, but giving up all of them, that's a new low for Roland. He still won't look at them, but his smug expression seems to have grown a little harder. 400, huh? Says the second cop. "He's lying," says Risa, her voice remarkably convincing. "He's trying to trick you, but it's just the three of us." "Actually," says the cop on the desk, "he's telling us the truth. Also, we're surprised the number's at 400. We thought there might be at least 600 by now, but I guess they keep on turning 18. Roland regards him, uncertain. "What?" "Sorry to tell you this, but we know all about the Admiral in the graveyard," the cop says. "We've known about it for more than a year." Second cop chuckles, amused by the dumbfounded look on Roland's face. But why don't we round him up?" says the cop, anticipating Roland's question. "Look at it this way. The Admiral's, he's like the neighborhood stray cat that nobody likes, but no one wants to get rid of because he takes care of the rats. See, runaway unwinds on the street, that's a problem for us. But the Admiral gets them off the street and keeps them in a little desert ghetto of his. He doesn't know it, but he's doing us a favor. No more rats." Of course, says the second cop. "If the old man dies, we may have to go in there and clean the place out after all." "No," says Risa. Someone else can take over." Second cop shrugs as if it's nothing to him. "Better be a good mouser." While Roland can only stare incredulously. That's that word. As his plan crumbles, Connor feels relief and maybe even a bit of hope. "So then you'll let us go back?" The cop on the desk picks up files. "I'm afraid I can't do that. It's one thing to look the other way, but quite another to release a criminal." Then he begins to read. "Connor Lassiter, scheduled to be unwound the 21st of November. Until you went AWOL. You caused an accident that killed a bus driver, left dozens of others injured, shut down interstate highway for hours. Then, on top of it, you took a hostage and shot a juvie cop with his own trank gun." Roland looks at the cop in awe. "He's the Arkin AWOL?" Connor glances at Risa, then back at the cop. "Fine, I admit it, but she had nothing to do with it. Let her go." The cop shakes his head, scanning the file. "Witnesses say there was an accomplice. I'm afraid there's only one place she's going. Same place as you, the nearest harvest camp." "But what about me?" asks Roland. "I had nothing to do with any of that." The cop closes the file. "Ever hear of guilt by association?" he asks Roland. "You should be more careful with the company you keep." Then he signals for the guards to take all three of them away. That was chapter 50 and the end of part 5. Looks like Roland, Risa, and Connor are getting